Did you know that high blood pressure, often called the silent killer, affects over 70% of Americans over the age of 50? What's more terrifying is most people don't even know it's slowly damaging their heart, kidneys, and brain every single day. In fact, a global study published in The Lancet found that people over 50 with uncontrolled high blood pressure were 3 times more likely to suffer a stroke and twice as likely to develop heart failure compared to those with normal blood pressure. That's the silent damage it causes, often without a single symptom. But what if I told you that a few simple ingredients sitting right in your kitchen spice rack might help support healthier blood pressure, naturally, deliciously, and without side effects? Welcome to Seniors Over 50, the channel where we talk about smart nutrition, healthy habits, and long-lasting vitality for those embracing life after 50. Today we're breaking down 7 powerful spices that can naturally help regulate blood pressure. Make sure to stick around for spice number 3. It's incredibly common, yet very few people realize how effective it truly is. Let's jump in. Number 7, celery seeds. Celery seeds, harvested from the flowering plant Apium graveolens, may be small in size but are impressively rich in bioactive compounds that promote heart health and support healthy blood pressure levels. The most notable active compound in celery seeds is 3N-butylphenide, 3B, which has been shown to relax the smooth muscles in blood vessel walls, improving circulation and reducing overall vascular resistance. In a clinical trial published in the Natural Medicine Journal, participants with mild to moderate hypertension who took 75 mg of celery seed extract twice daily for 6 weeks experienced an average systolic blood pressure reduction of 8.2 mmHg and diastolic reduction of 6.2 mmHg. These results were achieved without any significant adverse side effects, making celery seeds a promising adjunct to lifestyle-based hypertension management. Nutritionally, 1 tablespoon 6.5 g of whole celery seeds contains 35 mg of calcium, around 3% of the recommended daily intake RDI, 0.9 mg of iron, about 5% of RDI for men, and 10% for women over 50, and 115 mg of potassium, a crucial mineral known for counteracting sodium and supporting heart rhythm. Celery seeds are also a good source of flavonoids and omega-6 fatty acids, which contribute to their anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties, both essential for reducing oxidative stress on arterial walls, particularly important in aging adults whose arteries may be stiffer or narrower. Additionally, celery seeds offer mild diuretic effects, which help reduce fluid volume in the bloodstream, thereby easing pressure on the heart and blood vessels, a key mechanism in non-pharmacological blood pressure control. However, individuals with kidney issues or those taking diuretics should be cautious, as excessive celery seed consumption may enhance urine output and electrolyte loss. Also, due to its mild uterine-stimulating effects, pregnant women should avoid celery seed supplements or high quantities. Always consult a healthcare provider before beginning regular use. Number 6. Cardamom. One of the most compelling studies on cardamom's cardiovascular impact was published in the Indian Journal of Biochemistry and Biophysics 2009. Researchers administered 3 grams of cardamom powder daily to participants with newly diagnosed stage 1 hypertension. After 12 weeks, subjects experienced a significant reduction in both systolic, average decrease of 14%, and diastolic blood pressure, average 10 gigatons. These effects were attributed to cardamom's ability to enhance antioxidant activity, promote diuresis, natural fluid elimination, and relax blood vessels, thereby reducing strain on the heart. From a nutritional standpoint, cardamom is a good source of potassium, magnesium, and calcium, 3 minerals crucial for blood pressure regulation. A single tablespoon of ground cardamom contains approximately 13 mg of potassium, helps counterbalance sodium, 7 mg of magnesium, supports blood vessel relaxation, and trace amounts of calcium, important for vascular tone. While these quantities may seem small, cardamom's active polyphenols and terpenes such as cineole and limonene amplify its antihypertensive effect through antioxidant pathways. For people over 50, whose blood vessels may already be less elastic and more sensitive to dietary sodium, these compounds help counteract oxidative stress and lower vascular resistance. In addition to blood pressure benefits, cardamom has shown mild diuretic properties, which further aid in reducing fluid buildup and blood volume, thus lightening the cardiovascular load. a particularly important factor for seniors with borderline hypertension or fluid retention. Number 5. Ginger. According to a 2020 study published in Phytotherapy Research, researchers analyzed the dietary habits of over 4,000 adults and found that those who consumed ginger 4 to 6 times per week had a 13% lower risk of developing high blood pressure compared to non-consumers. The study concluded that ginger's benefits likely stem from its ability to relax smooth muscle around blood vessels, improve circulation, and inhibit calcium channels, which play a role in vascular contraction. Nutritionally, ginger is low in calories but rich in phytochemicals that benefit heart health. A 1 tablespoon 5 serving of fresh ginger provides approximately at least 1.15 milligrams of manganese, 5% of the recommended daily intake of RD, 0.3 mg of magnesium, and small traces of potassium and vitamin B6, all of which are important for blood pressure regulation. Although the direct mineral contribution may be modest, the true value of ginger lies in its bioactive compounds. Gingerol, shogarol, and zingerone have all been shown to help reduce oxidative stress, enhance nitric oxide production, and modulate blood lipid levels, all vital for seniors managing hypertension. For people over 50, these benefits are particularly impactful because arterial stiffness, systemic inflammation, and declining kidney function make blood pressure harder to manage. Ginger offers a natural complement to medical treatment, with no sodium, no added sugar, and high antioxidant potential, all traits highly favorable according to American Heart Association dietary guidelines. However, caution should be taken by individuals on blood-thinning medications, such as warfarin or aspirin, as ginger can enhance their effects and increase the risk of bleeding. Additionally, those with gallstones or sensitive stomachs may experience discomfort or heartburn if consuming ginger in large amounts. Number 4. Basil. One of basil's most important components is eugenol, a natural antioxidant that has been shown to act as a calcium channel blocker, thereby relaxing blood vessels and improving blood flow. In a 2015 study published in Nutrition Journal, researchers observed that eugenol helps inhibit vasoconstriction, leading to mild to moderate reductions in both systolic and diastolic blood pressure in animal models. While human trials are limited, the findings are promising and support basil's role as part of a heart-healthy diet. From a nutritional perspective, 1 tablespoon of fresh basil contains approximately 16.6 milligrams of potassium, a mineral that helps counteract the effects of sodium on blood pressure, 4.4 milligrams of vitamin K, about 4% of the recommended daily intake, RDI, essential for blood vessel function and clotting, and small amounts of magnesium and beta-carotene, which contribute to antioxidant protection. What makes basil particularly valuable for seniors is its anti-inflammatory and vasodilating effects without contributing sodium, sugar, or cholesterol, factors often limited in diets for those managing hypertension. Including fresh basil regularly in meals may offer subtle but meaningful cardiovascular support, especially when paired with other blood pressure-friendly foods like tomatoes, olive oil, and leafy greens. In addition to its antihypertensive potential, basil contains flavonoids and polyphenols that help reduce oxidative stress, a major contributor to endothelial dysfunction in aging adults. These compounds may help protect arterial walls from damage and slow the progression of hypertension complications. However, basil may not be suitable for everyone. People taking blood thinners such as warfarin should monitor their vitamin K intake, as large amounts of basil could interfere with medication. Additionally, those with low blood pressure, hypotension, should use basil in moderation to avoid further blood pressure reduction. Number 3. Turmeric. A 2019 meta-analysis published in Phytotherapy Research reviewed several randomized controlled trials and concluded that daily curcumin supplementation 1,502,000 mg/day led to a modest but consistent reduction in systolic and diastolic blood pressure. Particularly among individuals with metabolic syndrome, elevated baseline blood pressure, or type 2 diabetes. The blood pressure lowering effect is believed to result from curcumin's ability to increase nitric oxide, NO, bioavailability, which promotes vasodilation and improves arterial flexibility, 2 factors that commonly decline with age. Nutritionally, 1 teaspoon 3G, of ground turmeric provides 9.6 milligrams of iron, nearly 53% of the recommended daily intake RDI for adult men and 26% for women over 50, 1.7 milligrams of manganese, about 75% of the RDI, important for antioxidant defense, and a small amount of vitamin B6 and potassium, both of which play roles in cardiovascular function. Turmeric's low sodium content and anti-inflammatory properties make it a heart-healthy addition to any diet focused on blood pressure control. For seniors, whose arteries may be stiffened by age inflammation, turmeric offers a dietary intervention that works on a cellular level to reduce oxidative stress and promotes smoother blood flow. Turmeric also enhances the effectiveness of other heart-friendly foods and is best absorbed when combined with black pepper, which contains piperine, a compound that boosts curcumin absorption by up to 2,000%, according to a study in Planta Medica. However, individuals taking blood thinners, such as warfarin, aspirin, or clopidogrel, should exercise caution. Turmeric may enhance anticoagulant effects and increase the risk of bleeding. Additionally, people with gallbladder disease or acid reflux may experience discomfort with high doses of turmeric and should consult their healthcare provider before use. Number 2. Cinnamon. Cinnamon, derived from the inner bark of cinnamomum trees, a significant 2013 meta-analysis published in Nutrition examined data from 3 randomized controlled trials and found that daily consumption of cinnamon, ranging from 1.5 g to 4 g/day, led to notable reductions in both systolic 5.39 milliquid and diastolic blood pressure and bioidentical syndrome, conditions that are common among seniors. These results suggest cinnamon's antihypertensive effects are mediated by its ability to improve insulin sensitivity, reduce inflammation, and act as a vasodilator. In terms of nutritional composition, 1 teaspoon, 2.6 g, of ground cinnamon provides 1.4 milligrams of manganese, about 77% of the recommended daily intake, RDI, critical for antioxidant enzyme function, 2 to 4 mg of calcium, and 26 milligrams of potassium, a key mineral known for counterbalancing sodium and maintaining fluid balance in the body. For individuals over 50, these nutrients, although modest in quantity per serving, work synergistically with cinnamon's phytochemicals to reduce oxidative stress in blood vessels, a contributing factor to arterial stiffness and hypertension in older adults. Additionally, cinnamon contains polyphenols that mimic insulin activity and may help reduce the metabolic strain that indirectly raises blood pressure. However, caution is required. Most ground cinnamon sold in the U.S. is cassia cinnamon, which contains high levels of coumarin, a natural compound that in excess may harm the liver and increase bleeding risk, especially in people taking anticoagulants like warfarin or aspirin. Seniors with liver disease or those on blood thinners should limit intake to no more than 1/2 teaspoons, about 1 g per day, or consult a physician before long-term use. Number 1. Garlic. The primary active compound in garlic is allicin, a sulfur-hanging molecule released when garlic is chopped or crushed. Allicin acts as a vasodilator, helping blood vessels relax and improving blood flow. According to a 2016 meta-analysis published in the Journal of Nutrition, supplementation with 61,200 mH of aged garlic extract daily led to reductions in systolic blood pressure averaging 8 to 10 milliscutes cubed, which is comparable to the effect of some first-line medications in people with uncontrolled hypertension. Nutritionally, 1 clove of raw garlic, about 3 Gs, provides 5 milligrams of calcium, 1 milligram of vitamin C, about 1% of the recommended daily intake R, and 1.5 mgs potassium, a key electrolyte for blood pressure balance. While these numbers may seem small, the real power lies in garlic's organelle sulfur compounds including allicin, diallyl disulfide, and salilcysteine, which have been shown to reduce oxidative stress, lower cholesterol, and improve endothelial function, essential for maintaining healthy blood pressure in aging adults. Garlic also promotes the production of nitric oxide, NO, a molecule that signals blood vessels to dilate. This mechanism becomes increasingly important after age 50, when nitric oxide production naturally declines, contributing to arterial stiffness, and hypertension. However, caution should be exercised. Raw garlic can irritate the digestive tract, especially in people with acid reflux, ulcers, or irritable bowel syndrome, IBS. Furthermore, garlic may interact with blood-thinning medications such as warfarin, aspirin, or clopidogrel, potentially increasing the risk of bleeding. Individuals scheduled for surgery or those with clotting disorders should avoid large doses of garlic and consult with their healthcare provider before regular use. Maintaining healthy blood pressure after 50 doesn't always require drastic changes. Sometimes the answer is already in your spice rack. From garlic to cardamom, these 6 powerful spices offer natural support backed by science. Small, consistent choices can lead to long-term heart health and vitality. Which of these spices do you already use? Share your experience in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more tips on living stronger after 50.